Hello everybody, this is your boy coming to another video, and the video pertains to yesterday's occurrence. But before I get right into this video, don't forget to comment after the video is complete. Don't forget to share the video, and most importantly, subscribe, and also give me the thumbs up because that makes the video circulating all over YouTube land and social media for your enjoying purposes. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay. We have already secured our defensive coordinator in Vic Fangio, which I still have some issues with. But we also secured our offensive coordinator yesterday. He go by the name of Kellen Moore. If you guys remember Kellen Moore was in the NFL as a quarterback at one point. He also was the quarterback for University of Boise State. If you guys remember, Boise State is a college that's just a pretty good college, and they play on a strange field. It's a different color strange field that they play on, but Kellen Moore played with that college. He came to the NFL. He was a draft pick in the NFL. I forgot what team drafted him, but he wound up not doing good in the NFL, so he wound up retiring from the NFL and wound up becoming an offensive quality control coach and worked his way up the ranks. Excuse me, and he wound up being an offensive coordinator. Now, he was offensive coordinator for Dallas Cowboys. I'm gonna get to that in a few minutes. But then the Cowboys let him go, or they cut him for that matter, a couple times with him, and he wound up playing for the San Diego Chargers. Now, the Chargers had just recently secured their new coach in Jim Harbaugh. If you got to remember, Jim Harbaugh used to coach the 49ers. He put the 49ers in their first Super Bowl in many years. He has a pretty good, and he has an excellent record in the 4 years that he was there. But he wound up going back to the college level because the 49ers and a guy by the name of Jay York, who was a former GM there, did not agree. I think Jim Harbaugh wanted a little bit more control over his personnel and coaching staff. So it didn't work out there, so he wound up leaving there and wound up going back to the Michigan Wolverines. He's been using Michigan Wolverines for, I think, for like 8 or 9 years, maybe 10 years. He's been up there for a while. I'll tell you that much. And he had recently won a national championship with the Michigan Wolverines. Now, he left the Michigan Wolverines after winning their first national championship. Now he's back in the NFL with the LA, whether it's San Diego or LA, however you want to put it, the Chargers. He's there. And that's the team he played for, or better, in his career with. Now he's there, and he's going to bring in another coaching staff. And so that made Kellen Moore expendable. So the Eagles wound up interviewing him back in the early part of this week that passed. And the Eagles went on, I guess that they liked the interview and liked what he had to say about how he's going to do his offense. So the Eagles went on and gave him the offensive coordinator position, which is now the Eagles' new offensive coordinator. The question is now, if this better for Jalen Hurts, is it better for the offense, and is it better for everybody in the offense in general? The wide receivers, AJ Smith and AJ Brown and Smitty, as well as Dallas Goedert. So Kellen Moore is inheriting a somewhat of a veteran offense. Will his offense be complicated to apply? It remains to be known. We would know more about that when when training camp and the season begins. Now, to the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas let this man go back in 2022. Chargers 2023, Eagles this season. So he basically been gone from the Cowboys 2 years. This man is looking for some payback, and he has the talent in Hurts. He has the wide receivers. He has the offensive line, and he has the tight end. Now, who would the Eagles bring in at the new offensive staff? Because he got word is that Jeff Stoutland will be staying for this new regime. This will be Jeff Stoutland's third year, the third time. Remember now, he was offensive line coach with Alabama. And left Bama with Chip Kelly, Doug Peterson, and now Nick Sirianni. And he finna get a new regime around a coaching to work with. So how this gonna go? It remains to be seen at this particular time. But it can't go nowhere but up. That's for sure. It can't go down. It only can go up. So we're gonna see what type of scheme he implements. Like I said, will it benefit Hurts? That's who we really have to be concerned with, because Hurts is a hell of a talent. And it's gonna take an offensive coordinator to bring out the talent in this guy, to make him earn his money, in a sense of speaking. Cause this season here, he finna earn between 25 to 30 million this season. Well, this season just passed. Well, see, the season just passed, he was still playing on his old contract. But now this new contract starts this season. So he finna earn 50. He finna almost close to 45, 50 million this season. So will Kellen Moore be able to apply the scheme and get the best out of Hurts and the wide receiving core? Will that work? We will know. Like I said, when training camp begins and when the regular season begins, we'll see the scheme that that employs. But I do know that this year, he will run the football. Not much, but he will run it. He will utilize the run. But he will also take advantage of Hurts being under center, because Hurts had been under center more than 3 or 4 times this season. This season just passed, he ain't been on center too much. He been more out. He been using shooting more out of the pistol and shotgun formation, which is not really good because you're being predictable in that formation. So the more Hurts stay under center, the more they'll be able to use motion, and more he'll be able to be accustomed to getting the ball out more quicker than he had done in most of his career of his life. That's what it's going to come down to, because he'll have to implement some motion, because this season just passed was a terrible season. And that's a season that the Eagle fans want to get out of their heads, because going to the playoffs and getting booted by a lower-ranked Tampa Bay team just goes to show where you stand as a football team and as a club and as an organization. So, can't wait to see what this guy going to do. Am I excited? Probably not yet, because all this has to sink in, and for as Vic Fangio being the new defensive coordinator, and for Kellen Moore being the new OC. All that's going to me, it got to sink in. I'm not that excited yet, because I want to see what this guy's scheme going to be in training camp, preseason, regular season games. That is what I'm going to be more concerned with than anything else that's going on with the team. So like I said, I'm not excited yet. I'm staying optimistic with this offense and defensive scheme. I'm staying optimistic. So I'm gonna stay neutral and stay optimistic. Rest of you other Eagle fans out there, if you want to be excited, go right on ahead. But I know I'm not like any of y'all. I'm a different type of breed when it comes to my football team. Don't get me wrong, I love the Eagles. 43 years, and now I'm working on 44 years at one football team, the Philadelphia Eagles. 44 years. That's a long time with one team. Long time with one team. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video on a high note out there. I want the video to be short, not this long, but I'll deal with it. But anyway, I am the Almighty Green Talents, bringing you some news and update of what's going on with the Philadelphia Eagles with the signing of Vic Fangio week before last, and then this week that passed, we recently had just signed Kellen Moore as our new offensive coordinator. So we're going to see how they're going to work out, and I am out of here. You guys enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy these games, because we got a couple of games coming on, the AFC Championship game and the NFC Championship games. So we can sit back and enjoy those. I'm going to, and I'm out of here. Peace.